I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division between these two great warriors. Ricky Hatton's on his way to the ring, and you can just tell what kind of night he intends this to be. He's just brimming with confidence. He's coming down to the ring now, and what a nice reception as he is completely focused in on his goal tonight.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ricky Hatton. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Dynamite.
All right, remember one thing. Obey my commands at all times.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one.
Teddy, most of the fighters that you train throughout your career are guys that could be described as this, guys that really will bring it and are able to do it throughout the whole fight and go the distance. What's the mental makeup of a guy like that?
Confidence. He's been there before. He's sure that he can do it.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Good block there by Hatton. And a smart counterpunch by Ricky Hatton. What happened to the get-to-know-ya? They're getting to know each other real quick here.
Unbelievable. I feel like I'm at a fancy restaurant and we've already had 4 courses and the chef came out and said, hey, don't be full yet, you got 8 more to go.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Throws a counter punch there. Smart counterpunch by Dynamite. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
We got a fight here between these two where there is an expectation that it will not be an early evening.
There it is! Ricky Hatton's almost out of it there. He was stunned. I like the way that jab is doubled up by Ricky Hatton. Dynamite's looking for some room, and he found a way to get it. Really brought it that time. A 4-punch combination. He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back under him. Devastating blow by Dynamite. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. He missed with that headshot. Final 10 seconds of round number one.
You have to stop doubling that jab, okay? Double that jab. That'll put us in a position. You won that round, all right? You won that.
When he throws a jab, move him to the ropes. Stay close. That's where you want to be, okay?
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And that's some fine work right there by Dynamite. Ricky Hatton's cut is really not a good sign. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Ricky Hatton. Ricky Hatton blocks that punch.
When we've seen Ricky Hatton at his best, is it fair to say it's because he has a swarming approach to things? He smothers you and swarms you?
Yeah, I think it's more of a calculated aggression, a controlled aggression. Yeah, he wants you to think he's swarming you. That's part of the perception, but not really what's happening. You get inside with him, and sometimes he's not punching, but he's putting some kind of pressure on you where you feel like you're being swarmed.
Halfway through round number 2. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Now he's backing his man up against the ropes. Good combination landing there. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now I don't think his opponent likes the tone of it.
Was just off. There it is! On the receiving end of a big and accurate hook that wasted no time. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue and red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Listen to me. Let's get the skates on the bang away, okay? Move them to the rope, stay close.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Good block by Ricky Hatton.
Teddy, we hear a lot of people talking about where are the next great fighters coming from. In your eyes, I mean, you're around gyms all over the country, all over the world. Where are they coming from?
Well, Joe, I'll tell you where they're not coming from. They're not coming from football anymore. In the old days, the big guys, instead of going on the football field, somebody would look to make them into the next heavyweight champ. But now they're going to college, they're going to places where they find it a little bit of an easier travel, and we're losing a lot of those athletes.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. How about that? Another right hand. Teddy, is it possible that he didn't respect this fighter coming into the fight? Now, I know a lot of people would say, yeah, he's ahead on the scorecards. But you can just see the style of fight that this is, Ben. He's being tested.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of two things. This guy being better than his record would indicate, and what you touched on, that he's a human being like anybody else. We look at the guy's record, we think of what kind of fight it's going to be. He looked at it, he thought it was going to be a little easier than it's turning out.
1 minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Well-placed counter punch by Hatton. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is his shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Keep working the body.
Dynamite's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic. And that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. You have to double the jab already. Look, he's timing.
Here we go with the fourth round. Ricky Hatton's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Targeted counter punch by Ricky Hatton. A good, clean, old 1-2 by Dynamite. Carries that punch intended for the head. A little defense turns to offense by Hatton. A barrage of punches now. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Protecting his head well with his guard. Not able to land the uppercut. Excellent counter punch by Ricky Hatton. Been stunned.
Keep busy, guys. Come on now. Keep busy.
The hitman's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. A minute to go in what has been a memorable round. Great stuff from these two. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. counterpunch after some fine defense by Ricky Hatton. And the old 1-2 by Dynamite. Doubles up the jab to the head. And we come to the end of the round, and he really got to his opponent that time, Teddy. He stunned him.
Oh, he stunned him. He's hearing a little tweeting going on, a little singing from the birds in his head.
Don't stand in front of him. Let's get on that swell. Let's get the swelling.
They are back to action here, but that action has only favored one man. Completely one-sided. Hard to see the scorecards coming into play here with how dominating he's been. Holy cow! Ricky Hatton's almost out of it there. He was stunned.
Punch it out, no holding.
Not able to land the headshot. And just as we anticipated, toe-to-toe right from the start.
No introductions necessary.
Dynamite's doing well sticking to a game plan on the outside. Boy, you gotta love being his opponent, right? You come into a fight like this tonight, you're so worried about getting off your punches, landing accurate punches. Well, here it is. Not gonna move the head at all. Come and get it.
No, you just have to worry about you don't hurt your hands. You better hope that you wrap them real good because you're banging that nugget all night long.
Oh, and there you go. Ricky Hatton's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Ricky Hatton. He's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Oh! Ricky Hatton stunned and staggered.
Punch it out, guys.
Clearly bothered by that punch, and he's looking to clinch.
He spent a lot of time, Hatton has, going to school where he's learned offense. Right now, he's got a quick lesson to learn. How to survive, how to come up.
There it is! Ricky Hatton's in a bad spot. He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head. From a big shot, now he's got to have some big guts to move along. And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Ricky Hatton find a way. He went down and now beating the count and looking to continue and survive.
Well, I think a lot of us wanted to find out what would happen when this moment.
Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. The heart of a warrior to beat the count again. He did it again there.
What he's going to have to do now is have the smarts of a warrior, have the smarts of a general, and make sure that he ties up a little bit.
He goes down in the later stages of this round. He's going to try to survive it. He's got the, and he catches a lucky break. Saved by the bell here at the end end of the round, Teddy.
Yeah, right away you're thinking, you know, where do I spend my time right now? You want to tell him things that can help him, but he is really groggy right now, so you got to get him clear-minded first.
Don't fight him, right? Jab. This time, get him.
He was taking a lot of damage, and there will be no more. TKO, ref says.
You could almost argue that the ref could have stopped it a little earlier.
Dynamite, your winner by TKO. Teddy, another impressive performance by him.
In every way.